but keep it nice and tight.
God Daddy's in the building, broadcasting live from many parts unknown. Joining me on the sticks, he's that bad dad of COD. You might know him as Muscle V, but we know him as Dixie.
Yo, yo.
And our associate producer and head of sales, the scariest Jew in Jewville, Boo Radley.
Booyah.
And our executive producer, the man that shirts have forgotten. He is the Pants Man.
Huzzah!
And you can feel free to ask me anything, for I am your king of COD. I am Jeeves, and I welcome you to another edition of Call of Daddy 2. We're doing our 4th drink-along edition as part of Food Week. Tonight we're talking pairings. But before we get into any of that, Muscle V, why don't you remind us what happened last time?
Last time on COD Daddies, our heroes were finally able to get a pull out. With a crazy turn of events, an idea that didn't even fit the question still won.
Totally fit.
The winner was Stone Cold Steve Austin making ice cream cones from leftover ice cream he had lying around the house. Again, not a restaurant.
No one said he would be making them.
Our interpretation. To no one's surprise, Boo was missing yet again.
Boo.
Continuing with the Food Week, food TV shows was the topic of the day. The heroes were contestants on the next contestant to COD on down. Each contestant had to name what cooking show they would be best at and the winning dish they would be making. Passman said he would be on Guy's Grocery Games and would be making a frozen skillet pasta, sauce and meat meal with a lot of oregano. Muscle V would be on Worst Cooks in America and would be making the winning dish of steaks with A1 sauce, garlic mashed potatoes, and seasoned garlic green beans. Jeeves will be on Final Table and making gold-flaked cricket crepes with foie gras underneath. With the heroes continuing the second kill battle called Greed, the scores are as follows. Muscle V with 30, and Jeeves with 35. Snipers still hasn't changed. Let's continue on as the heroes continue to be disgusted by the thought of eating crickets.
Oh, very nice, Muscle V.
Thank you.
Okay, so I forgot to mention it at the top, but this is a huge episode, guys. Tonight we celebrate our 25th episode. Now, I know last drinking episode we celebrated 21, but that's just because the stars aligned. 25 is an actual milestone. It's a fourth of 100. It's a half of 50. It's even a third of 75. Like, this is big. I mean, you guys, we all excited?
Is this a math episode?
Kind of. Kind of, because tonight we're continuing Food Week. We're talking pairings. Which you can't do pairings without being able to count to 2 at least. So certainly.
At least.
Speaking of pairings, that makes no sense. What are y'all drinking tonight? What do we got on tap?
Well, I will say, Pantsman here. I raised my hand, and you didn't call me, but I did raise it.
Pantsman, what are you drinking tonight?
So I am only drinking one beer tonight, one type of beer, which is not in itself a pair, right? It's just one thing, but it is a dark lager. So it pairs all the light, fresh, easy drinking of a lager with the flavor and aroma of a darker ale.
Okay. Cool, I guess.
Wow, I put a lot of effort in that. You just didn't give a shit at all.
Well, that's right. Boo, what are you drinking tonight?
Hey everyone, it's Boo. I have to be a little quiet tonight because my brother's already yelled at me for being too loud. So I'm gonna go with what I'm drinking. Is a whiskey that it was aged in an apple brandy barrel. So I'm excited to drink it.
So that's a classic pairing. Whiskey in
Yeah.
barrels
Yeah.
and beer. I'm sorry, I didn't listen at all. What was your drink?
A-
I was also getting yelled at for being too loud.
we're really cool guys. A whiskey that is aged in an apple brandy barrel.
Okay, good. I did catch that right. Then yeah,
Should
whiskey and barrels, great
should
stuff.
we have made this episode about what do they call it, the thing where you whisper? Just it's all whispering.
Oh, ASMR. You want to get into the
Let's
porn
chill.
game?
Just that way.
You're actually very good at that.
It'll sound
Okay,
good.
no-
We won't bother
all right.
our significant
no-
others.
Knock it
Gets
off.
creepy. It gets creepy really quickly.
Yeah, ASMR is super weird. I know people that fall asleep to that.
They do this right now.
That's a conversation for a future episode.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drink.
Muscleby, what are you drinking tonight?
Of course it's honey Coke. I don't know what kind of question that is.
Honey Coke.
The perfect pairing.
The perfect pair for any evening. Honey Coke. Love it. Great.
Wait, what is the pairing? That is the pairing the honey, like the honey Jack and the Coke, or just Jack and honey? Is that the pairing?
That's a good question. What makes your world, Muscleby?
Well, I have a nice bottle of Jack Daniels with a side of Coke and a nice.
No, the question is it the Jack and Coke or is it the honey and Jack? That's the pairing that you love.
I was getting to it. With
Okay.
a spoonful of honey, mix it all together, and we're good to go.
Wait a
That's
minute. You're telling me you didn't buy honey Jack Daniels. You instead bought Jack Daniels and added actual honey?
Sometimes you run out of a bottle and you gotta improvise.
Wait, this is not a joke?
No.
Probably
What is happening right now?
It actually is a joke.
Of course it was a joke. I mean, he's not going to make his own honey Coke. You went out of your way to make that not a pairing. So thank you. Well done. Did everything you could. Great. I'm drinking a mocha porter called Upper Cup, which I guess is a pun. So that's cool. It's very good, though. Low percentage, though. So mocha and porter, there's a pair for you right there. You don't even have to do all of Pants Man's fancy legwork.
No reaction.
Fair enough. I am going to get into in a second. I'm going to ask you guys what you're pairing that with tonight. But before that, Boo, why don't you go through the rules for this evening? Because this is, of course, another drink along episode.
Great. So of course the rules are if any of the four of us.
I honestly thought you were going to do the ASMR thing.
It sounds like he is.
No, this is my attempt of not being loud. But if anybody says anybody's real name or where they live or anything that they shouldn't say, then we have to drink. If anyone talks too long and Boo gets annoyed, we have to drink. And that includes Boo can get mad at himself for talking too long.
Which absolutely might happen.
Yes, 100%. If any of the people that are playing the video game that you guys play,
Which you can't name.
Which is called what?
Call of Duty, I think.
Good. Okay, we'll take that.
If you guys do not get a kill, then we have to drink.
That's correct.
If Muscle V says a fact about something that we are impressed by, we have to drink. If Jeeves continues to give facts about math that no one cares about, we have to drink. If Pantsman at any point becomes pretentious, then we have to drink.
Oh, we're in trouble. We are in trouble.
Is there any rules I forgot?
Yes, of course. You missed the I think a crucial one. If we get a kill, we have to drink as well. Neither one of us gets any kills.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't worried about that. So,
nor should you be.
What? What is that voice?
I've already like a beer in.
I am worried about the pretentious one, although if he's already hammered, that might help. You don't have any rules for
Sisyphus.
yourself?
Yeah, I said if I talk too long,
Yeah, but that's a rule that you have for everyone.
and also the rule is also if someone says the wrong name, which is
Oh, that's your
which.
rule.
Although two episodes ago, you guys both called me by my real name, and I didn't even mess up anything.
Oh, I got news for you, buddy. Not just 2 episodes ago. That happened last night as well.
Um, yeah, we'll pretend like I actually watched the episodes.
No, that's why I'm informing you.
I noticed that there was no rule against ASMR.
Oh my god, ASMR immediately is going to have a rule. I'm adding that one immediately. If in fact, if you're just creepy and weird, that's fine. That should be a rule.
Being weird about
All right, drink. Let's kick it off.
Hey-o.
Okay. So one more spot of admin before we get back into things. Pants Man, even though you're being super weird already, you are our Toastmaster General this evening.
Toast!
Are you prepared for the challenge?
I'm so prepared that I ask you at this very moment, good sirs, to take your hand to your other hand that is holding your drink and lift that hand with one hand into the other hand. And we will toast. As they say, I'm Irish. I can make a million toasts. May you be in heaven a full half hour before the devil knows you're dead. Salut.
Salute.
And
so
yes, all of my toasts will just be toasts that I Googled right before we did this.
Not a problem whatsoever. You didn't have to tell us. You could have just totally taken ownership. We don't ask for citations.
There it is.
Apologies for anyone listening. Sounds like the hackers have struck yet again. We have no video at the moment. I think we can persevere. What do you think, Muscle V?
I'm watching the video right now. What are you talking about?
It just came back, but it's been going in and out this whole entire time.
Okay. Well, if you're watching along and you see the video go out, give us a shout. We'll drink for that as well. We'll drink to the hackers.
Oh, I thought it went out, but it was just somebody died.
Oh, it just went out. It just went out.
Okay.
It's okay. I think we can persevere. We'll focus on the drinking, less of our visual masterpiece that is us playing this game tonight. So we'll just have to really bring it tonight, guys. Which again, it's episode 25. This should be no problem whatsoever. Doing 25 of anything is crazy, right? Like, when was the last time you guys did 25 of something? Other than maintaining homeostasis.
I mean, I think, I can't be 100% sure, but I think in January I did 25 straight days of not leaving the house.
I would argue that that's maintaining homeostasis in a pandemic, though.
I responded to way more than 25 emails today. That's for sure.
But have you done emails 25 days straight?
100%.
You need to get a life. Maybe that's why you keep missing the stream. Which, fair enough if you argue that that's not getting a life, but still, you're answering too many emails.
People need their bill.
You were doing the deep breathing. I thought you were starting to do the ASMR thing. Okay, quick drink for that. And while we're drinking, why don't we go around and also, so it's pairing night, as we've talked about. So pairing something that adults do. They've realized that food doesn't belong on its own. It helps to have a friend in the drinking world. So what have you guys decided to pair with your drinks this evening, Pansman?
Well, I find so it's not just a beer. I mean, I already explained why my single beer is actually its own pair, but I do have a snack, and my snack is itself a pair. So I wanted to have both zoo animals and aquarium animals. So I've got the goldfish crackers as well as the circus animal crackers.
Yeah, as I was saying, pairings for adults, and you've proved that in spades. Thank you.
Okay.
Boo, what do you got? What are you pairing with your drink this evening? With your whiskey barrel aged?
Honey mustard and onion pretzels.
Ooh. Okay.
That's a strong choice for pretty much any alcohol.
That
Again,
went.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that prepared for the segment. So
Well, to be fair, you said it like right as the show was about to start.
thought it was just assumed. My bad.
I'm the
Okay.
only one that prepared for my segment that I came up with and didn't warn you about.
Yes. How about you, Musclevy? What do you have? What are you pairing with your honey coke tonight?
I got a nice pack of Slim Jims.
You have a whole pack?
A whole pack of Slim Jims.
God,
I
that
think that.
just is perfect for you and the honey coke.
Have you guys ever eaten more than one Slim Jim at a time? Maybe if they came in like that small 2-pack, but I don't think I've ever eaten multiple Slim Jims.
I've never I'm sure I've had a Slim Jim, but I've never really been a big Slim Jim guy. I have indulged in
They're
jerky.
not that great. Yeah,
I've indulged in jerky,
they're an
and that's
inferior
something I can
jerky.
just sit down and eat.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not. Slim Jim is always a little more disappointing than you remembered last. Like they're fine. Um, they do pair weirdly well. Like there's that barcade drink, the Matcha Man. It works pretty well in that drink. But as a standalone snack, it's not that great.
Were you just referencing a specific drink from a specific bar you know?
I think it's
Yes.
a national bar, so I think that it's
Okay.
not specific.
Okay. I've never heard of any of those things. So
Okay. I'll have to look it up, but I don't think that was local. But you know what? Let's drink just to be safe.
okay.
I do want to point out that we will bring back subjects when we do our commercial episode about the best commercials of all time. So keep that in mind.
The commercial episode's gonna have to be like a 3-hour mega special. Also, Boo, get on mic when
Yeah.
you talk.
Yeah, why are you recording from the Edison lab is what I want to know.
It sounds like you're getting further and further away. Like you're already in hiding, and then you think people are getting closer every time you talk.
No, it actually is a much stranger explanation. I was opening up my freezer and I was talking inside the freezer. So can't make this stuff
What?
up.
Why are you the way that you are? As I mentioned, when you're being creepy, we need to drink. So thank you, Boo. Drink. So I have paired with my mocha porter. Our friend brought up the world's worst pretzels, but to be fair, she brought them up as a dip for an amazing peanut butter dip. So it's been really hard to clear these stupid pretzels, but I only eat them whenever I'm drinking. Usually on the drink along episodes. They are absolutely horrible though, on their own.
Why?
Dipped in peanut butter, they're great.
Is it like one of those things where like somehow they work better with peanut butter than a regular pretzel, or you really should have just got better pretzels to begin with?
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't just a peanut butter. It was a peanut butter dip. It wasn't just peanut butter straight up. And
What goes into a peanut butter dip other than peanut butter?
it's fucking magic. It is devastatingly good. It's like
Oh,
whipped cream cheese and peanut butter and chocolate chip. I've told her she can never tell me the recipe or I'll be a dead man.
that's very fair. I was like fighting the urge to ask you for the recipe.
She says it's really easy to make, and I'm like, you can never tell me or Little Fuse. We can't know. I will be dead. It's so goddamn good. And just because she's absolutely a crazy person, she brings she pairs it with these Oreo thins actually, which again would be useless unless you're doing this exact activity, or cookies. I think just like a Nabisco chocolate chip cookie, or Teddy Grahams are all things that she dips into this, and every one of them's great.
Those two all sound good.
Yeah, all of them are pretty useless on their own. So we
You know
just
what,
have
though?
like the remaining parts.
You know what, though? I feel like what you've described so far, you could put a Ritz cracker in that and it would be delicious.
Absolutely. You could put any. I mean, we were dipping celery in there, which is fine. A good dipping veggie, but still.
Celery is like the vegetable when you're like, I just want to taste the sugar. I just want to pretend like I'm being healthy.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I will eat a water stick that has no nutritional value, but it's green. So,
Well,
hey, I
well,
get
also like
points.
you're already doing something horrible to your body, so you might as well have a
Yeah,
no cost to the dipper. There's no reason to put crackers with it.
true.
Um, okay. Muscle is very panicked. Can you relax, bud? It'll be fine. We've already told him there's issues.
I'm just
They,
saying
they will
there's
be
no
okay.
video today, so
Again, we apologize. We're working through our issues. The hacker struck again. It'll just make this a listen only. Especially if you're doing it on Twitch, that's an option. It'll be fine.
I know the sentiment of what you're saying is just let it go, but it is time for another toast.
Fair
And this
enough.
toast, I say to thee, another day, another bender, no retreat and no surrender.
Oh my God. Are we in war now? Did World War III happen? I feel like we should be
Huzzah!
charging. Oh, was this for the game? Was this so that we would do well? Huzzah, by the way.
I've been watching. I told you I've been watching a lot of that show, Catherine, or it's just called The Great on Hulu. Every
Yeah.
other word they wrote for that show. Well, there are two lines the show does a lot. The first is "This is Russia," and the other is "Huzzah," and that accounts for, I would say, 75% of the lines in the entire series.
Did I write this show?
It
It's a
does.
good, it's a good question.
It's surprisingly good considering how much you could have been written by Bill.
Did they say huzzah back in the day? That's news to me.
The way the show presents it is like it's a uniquely Russian phrase, but the show also has a tagline. They like when they're doing the credits, they're like, it's called The Great, and then they have a little thing underneath. It's like an asterisk that says an occasionally true story. So
Pretty funny.
I don't think they put much effort into the historical accuracy.
I want y'all to know I just got a legitimate kill. I did very well with it. Go me.
We wouldn't know.
Yep, that's true. We can just say it as much as we want. You have no way to verify. That's funny. No, I did get it one though. So go ahead and take a drink.
Done.
Okay, so back to pairings. I don't know. Have you guys always bought into pairings? Is this something that you believe in? Do you think it benefits? Specifically, talking alcoholic drinks and food. But if you want to get into anything weird, I'd be happy to discuss it.
Well, I will say one of the best things I've ever thrown was a pairing based party. Me and Little Fuse, when we were roommates, we threw a wine and cheese party, and it was not a sophisticated affair. It was whatever cheese we could hack off and set out, plus basically like a little bit of wine, but mostly it was wine that her parents made, which was great. Just tons and tons of bottles of homemade wine, rather than paying money for other wine. So it was one of my best nights in terms of drinking, to be honest. See, I'm in favor of pairings.
Well, that's cool, but do you actually feel like the wine benefited the cheese? Like, especially, do you have specific wines that benefit specific cheeses, or?
Well, I have no palate, so no. But in terms of having I deeply love cheese, and while I'm not the biggest wine fan or drinker, I do deeply love alcohol. So any excuse to get cheese and alcohol in the same situation, I'm just gonna latch onto that and bite down and not let go.
Fair, but
Like a rabid dog.
in general, you haven't eaten two things and be like, these really enhance each other's flavor profiles, right?
I mean, yeah, like peanut butter chocolate, no question.
Again, I mostly was talking in the adult world where we're talking like a specific wine, but sure, that's fine. How about the rest of you? Do you guys understand when people are saying like pairings? Do you find this to be a valuable, I don't know how to describe it. Do you find it to be a valuable exercise? Do you guys get why people do the wine pairings specifically? Since Pants Man's taken all the child's versions of pairings.
Yes, I've gone to like a wine and dinner pairing. It was super expensive, but I went to it and it was really good. It was really enjoyable. It's not something I'm going to do
It,
often, but
so like, was that one of those like every course or whatever had a
yes,
specific
yes,
wine to go with it? And
correct.
did you feel like any or all of those wine pairings helped like the food, or vice versa, the food helped the wine?
It did, but it didn't help it enough for me to care that much.
And that's totally fair. Like, I think
Yeah.
none of us have particularly expensive taste. I think that's fair, but there's something that you can still appreciate to it, it sounds like.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yes.
Okay. How about you, Muscle V?
I do not find them at all interesting. Not something I would do. I think it's a
Honey
scam.
Coke.
I think they want us to spend more money.
So I don't know if you're being that facetious, but I totally was on board with that for a long time. I'm like, every time someone's like, especially you hear like the red wines and pasta or red wine and steak, and that's a big one. Even whiskey and
Yeah.
steak. I've never understood it. When we were in Mexico for our honeymoon, though, we did go to this. It was a really cool night. We went to this food performance. I forget what they called it, dinner theater, and
Ugh.
one of it actually was awesome. It was really fun. And they don't have. I I'm sure that if I tried to go to one stateside, it would be a huge letdown. But it was tons of fun. But one of the add-ons, which is this was an all-inclusive, and one of the few things you could add on even was this was doing a wine pairing with it. And we were like, whatever, we're here. This is our honeymoon. Fuck it. We might as well just do it. Uh and for the most part, the wine pairings didn't do like they just got us tanked, which was super fun. But I didn't think that the foods really mattered with the wine pairings. But the very first thing they had, they kicked things off with champagne and spicy tuna, and that is like when food pairings clicked for me. I was like, oh my god, both of these things are enhanced by both of these things. This is incredible.
Hmm.
I was like,
Interesting.
yeah, I went from being like literally whatever Muscle V was doing, whether it was a joke or not, thinking that way, and then like having my eyes open, being like, oh my god, this is incredible. Both of these things are great together. This is crazy.
So do you always
Again,
do pairings now?
no, again, like the next, like, because it was a four-course meal. The next three, that was bullshit. But that first one, oh my God, totally got it. And no, I'm definitely not fancy enough to do that even yearly. But I'm gonna keep hope alive that I will find more in my future. It was absolutely show-stoppingly good.
Yeah, I mean, I think there are in a very general sense things that tend to go well together. Like, um, I have a hard time imagining drinking like a nice wine and eating a burger. Like I would want a
Yeah,
beer with a burger. But at the same time, like I can understand for people who like eating fish why like a white wine makes sense with fish. Like I do think the general idea that some things go better with others is certainly true, but this idea that there's like a perfect specific wine or vintage or whatever that is best with a very specific food. I mean, your mileage is going to vary based on your own taste and your own desires.
sure. Yeah, that I well, but so many people do buy into certain ones. I got to assume a lot of people are just doing the group thing where they're like, "Oh yeah, these totally pair very well together." But I absolutely know people that are obsessed with pairing red wine and pasta, and I have never understood it. Any of them.
And pasta?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's that's common.
What?
I don't get it, but it exists. Couldn't tell you the specific wines with the specific pastas, but still.
Wait, wait,
Which
wait, 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 wait. Are you saying that I get like the trope of like a red wine with Italian food, but are you saying that like specific pasta shapes are paired with specific wines or like specific pasta dishes?
again,
It's
I
the
don't.
sauce. No, it's the sauce.
Okay.
There's particular wines you drink with the particular sauce of the pasta,
That
not the
that's
shape.
yeah, that's what
Not
I was
not
assumed as well.
not the
No,
shape of the pasta.
yeah, no one cares how you shape the flour. I think
Yeah.
that's not the issue.
I would
But
love it though if you're like, "Oh, I'll have a glass of Merlot and I'm going to do the ziti." And they're like, "I'm sorry. I would really recommend the spaghetti."
hey, I am not ruling anything out now that my eyes have been opened. If someone says it, I'm trying it at least if I'm in the mood. Um, great. I got a kill, by the way.
Well,
So,
I've got an excuse for us to drink. So, Another toast.
Yes.
May the winds of fortune sail you. May you sail a gentle sea. May it always be the other guy who says, "This drink's on me."
Oh, that's
That
really
was a
good.
good one. It's a good
On
one.
me. Yeah, that's really good.
I wrote it with my brain.
100% sure you didn't. By the way, you have to do at least actually exactly 25 toasts. I didn't tell you that. So good luck.
I think that was, well, okay.
Was that
It
like
may have
3
been
or 4?
3 or
Right?
4.
Yeah.
Let's just round it up to 4.
Also, as producer, you have to track that. Actually, no,
Yeah.
Boo, you have to audit them.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do that.
Great. Speaking of you, Boo, you fled yet again last night. I assume there was something very serious you had to attend to. What happened to you last night? Where were you, Boo?
I got asked to speak at a event for people that used to be big into the rock band or the rap band, whatever you want to call it, Newfound Glory.
I certainly wouldn't call them a rap band.
Well, I was actually going to go with another band and change my mind last second after I said that, so that's why the joke didn't land 100%.
Okay.
Um, but we're gonna go with that. I had to go to a support group for people that listen to the band Newfound Glory.
And you were the speaker.
Yes,
Why were you the speaker?
because I was a big Nickelback head, so
Oh,
I was
that's
able
way
to relate to
worse.
that.
You should go
Yeah,
be the
yeah,
speaker for that support group. That's way worse.
yeah.
I actually don't know what's who is Newfound Glory? What song is famous? I know I've heard them.
Oh, they had that one song in the late '90s, early 2000s.
It should be right on the tip of your tongue since you just spoke about it last night.
What's the band song?
What's the band? Really
While
problematic.
you are stalling, a toast.
Right.
I drank to your health and company. I drank to your health alone. I drank to your health so many times I nearly ruined my own.
My own. Beautiful. Well, he's still collecting his thoughts, Pants Man. Do you have any producer awards for us tonight?
I actually do. He said, surprised for some reason.
Yeah, very surprised.
So today's award is the Persnickety Pear Award. And it is
Ooh.
going out to Daryl Hall and John Oates of
Oh.
Daryl Hall and John Oates. While most people might refer to them more commonly as just Hall and Oates, apparently they've never agreed to that and never will. They insist on using their full names even when they're paired together.
Is that real?
That is not a joke.
Oh no. That's awful.
Like if you go to apparently if you go look at any of their albums, every single one of them, it never once says Hall and Oates. It always says Daryl Hall and
Oh my
the
god,
other
that's
one,
amazing.
John Oates. I had to look
That's
it up.
amazing.
That's how much I don't know their first names. I had to run back to my computer to remember John.
Hall and Oates is such a good way to refer to themselves. Oh, that's really funny. Good.
Yeah, not their thing.
Congratulations, John Oates and who? Who Hall?
I know, right? Yeah, exactly. Daryl Hall
Richard?
and John
Daryl
Oates.
Hall. Oh, I did know Daryl Hall. Congrats, guys. Big award for you. Finally getting your name recognition.
And
How
a
about
little
you?
bit insulting because we keep forgetting the name even though it's written down in front of me.
Hall and Oates is too good. You guys are idiots. You just absolutely, you know what? You don't deserve this award.
Well, it's the persnickety pair, so I feel like
Sure.
it works.
They don't deserve any recognition whatsoever. No one should ever call them by their full names ever again.
You gotta wonder if they would be happier with no recognition at all, or being recognized as Hall and Oates.
Yeah, they're rich enough now. They're probably cool with it.
Yeah.
They can still take a piss.
Ugh.
Boo, how about you? What's your producer award for the evening?
So I went a similar route as Pants Man. I went with the best duo from 1991.
Oh,
And this time,
guys, I just got a double kill.
I saw
nice.
that. That
We'll
was
drink
crazy.
twice.
Sprinkle.
And I'll go with a group that I actually can name some of their songs, and that is Chris McDaddy Kelly and Chris Daddy Mac Smith, aka Crisscross, who sang the song "Jump" and hip hop hooray. So give it up for Crisscross.
Congratulations, Crisscross. Huge night. I'm gonna go ahead and give out a producer award as a non-producer. I'm gonna give it to you two, Boo and Pants Man, as the perfect pair. What's the chances? What's the chances that you guys both do a rap or rock duo in the same night without planning it? Good work.
Well, we did plan it, but okay.
You
We're
get the. There's
producers.
no
We
way.
produced this.
Yeah, we
You
have
get the.
producer. We have
You're
producer
getting
meetings.
the. There's no way that you planned it award. Congratulations.
Thank
I
you.
don't know. I don't know why you guys are trying to not accept this very prestigious award. It's the first producer award not given out by a producer.
Okay,
We're gonna have.
I would like to thank the Academy.
Oh my god.
And I would
But
All
thank
right.
my parents.
Take a
Well,
drink.
we are gonna have a spin-off show where it's just a video of me and Pants Man having our producer meetings planning the show to
I would
prove
love
to you
that.
that we planned the show.
I can't wait to watch. I will be the first one and probably the only one watching it, but I can't wait.
Well, to that, I would like to make a toast.
Great, because I am getting shot.
Here's to a long life and a merry one, a quick ending and a happy one, a good girl and a pretty one, a cold bottle and another one.
To another one. You have to tell us what to cheers at the end.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, you do. You do have to say that.
We shouldn't just be freewheeling it.
I've just decided that I'm not. These are not for you. These are for me.
Okay, well, you still should end a cheers properly and say something.
Can I tell you guys the name of our spin-off show?
Yes.
It's gonna be called Inside Cod Daddies.
Sorry, what?
Horrible name. You know that's a horrible name, right?
Ugh.
Yeah, that's the name of our show, Inside Cod Daddies.
Couldn't have done a worse job.
You really wish we were Conan, don't you?
Pants Man, I need you to do
Thank you for
palate.
getting the joke.
It was a bad
terrible
joke.
Awful joke. Regardless
Not
of
worthy
context.
of
Pants Man, I need you to do a palate cleanser and drop an ad spot so we can forget this moment ever happened.
Hey, kids love toys, and parents love sharp metal objects for their kids to play with. Dinky Toys has the perfect pairing of the two. We make scale model vehicles in a zinc alloy die cast. Cars, trucks, planes, even Heinz ketchup box trucks. Your child can enjoy hurting themselves playing with all of these. I know you're asking yourself, how are these better than Hot Wheels? Well, are Hot Wheels as cool as fast cars? No, that's why we have an innovative competitor to Hot Wheels called Speed Wheels. Much cooler. Dinky Toys. If you don't buy them, it's probably because your limp dick is a dinky ass.
Whoa.
That was aggressive at the end.
I'm bringing back
Speed Wheels.
I'm bringing it back.
I like it. It's like you're challenging my manhood if I don't get Speed Wheels over Hot Wheels. I think it's great.
We've done a lot of focus groups. I mean, a lot of focus groups. The only reason men buy anything is because their manhood was challenged.
Is this an ad addendum, or are you part of the company, or are you just saying it separate because you're an expert on focus groups or whatever? Who's speaking when you said that?
Another toast.
Okay.
The first draught a man drinks for thirst. The second for nourishment. The third for pleasure. And the fourth for madness. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
I'm just going to do huzzah for now.
That's fine. As long as you say what it is at the end, that is perfectly fine. Okay. Let me grab another mocha porter. But again,
Pants Man,
Yes,
you
Bill.
need to tell us what to do with our hands, like I did last week. Every time we drink.
Oh, I
do
told
not.
you.
You absolutely do not have
I
to
told
do
you
that.
once, and I expect you to remember for all of them. You take one hand, grab the other hand, which is holding your drink, lift your hand with your other hand into the air, so your drink is in the air with your hands.
Why do you keep saying hot?
You're doing the long form explanation of the hokey pokey, right?
No, it's more the chicken dance, I'd say.
Okay. Okay. That's The chicken dance, if you've seen Arrested Development, I think. But okay.
Talk a call.
Great. So, all right, gentlemen. Tonight, it's the 25th episode. So how
But
could
first,
we...
a toast.
God damn it. Why
Better
couldn't you
to
have
be
done that while I was-
well-known drunkard
Okay.
than an anonymous alcoholic. Huzzah!
Huzzah. Is it?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Well then, as I was saying, it's our 25th episode. So how else could we usher in the next 25 without having a top 25?
And a
So-
toast.
God damn it.
To your very good health. May you live to be as old as your jokes. Huzzah!
Huzzah. 25th episode, top 25. Obviously, we have to do one. Okay. So tonight is food pairings, as you guys are aware. That's the theme, or it's Food Week, and tonight's topic is pairings. So what I have done is compiled a list of the top 25 pairs.
And what I have done is prepared a toast.
Oh,
God
wow.
damn it. Okay.
Let us drink to bread, for without bread there would be no toast. Huzzah!
And we have to do an extra drink because you're being super annoying.
Somebody
okay.
said I had to get 25 in.
I didn't say in 1 minute. What do you know what count you're at, Boo? Did you know what count he's at?
Pensman, tell me if you have a different number, but I have you at 8.
I'm at 9.
I have you at
Okay, 9.
32.
We'll go with 9. We'll go with 9.
Oh my god, it felt like so many. Okay. Anyway, so I've compiled a list of the top 25 pairings. Now I've kept it edible things as basically the higher arching thing. I've made this needlessly complex. So I've made it so that I only used an ingredient once.
You really had a lot of time to plan this.
I actually went when I came up with that idea, I was like, this is going to take forever. It went very quickly, and I had to omit many items.
Really?
Yeah.
Are these all drinks and food, or they're like food and food?
It can be food and food. I don't want to give you specifics. It's your guys' job to figure out what it is, but it's not a drink and a food.
Time out. I would love to know if it's a drink and a drink, like he just said. What would that be?
I'm going to give you no parameters whatsoever. So I just want to remind you, it's basically 50 ingredients, but in their pair. So Pantsman as current czar from previous episodes. I am going to let you decide. Do you want whenever an ingredient is named for credit to be given, or does the pair have to be listed for credit to be given?
What?
So
what are you even talking about? No. You don't have to explain further. That was an incredulous what. That was not a explain more what.
Okay.
Of course, if the game is guess the pair, you get no points unless you guess both items of the pair.
Look, okay, you chose correctly. I just wanted to give you flexibility.
Wow.
So I went with the pairing that is the most popular for the item that I could think of. But then I did a special scoring system where I rated how good the combo is and how much I enjoy it. So that is how I've ordered the list.
Okay.
So yeah, again, very complex, but it's scientifically proven. It should be a perfect list. Are you guys ready to play the top 25? Pantsman, as czar, I will let you go last.
Fair.
So Muscle V, you get to go first.
So am I picking an ingredient or am I picking a pairing?
You're picking a pairing. So this is going to be the top 25 pairings.
I think we have to drink for his dumbness.
Well, I would say...
Muscle V or mine?
Muscle V.
Okay.
I'm drinking
either
for
would be
Chief's
fair.
dumbness.
Wait, can we drink for my dumbness, actually? Because I called Pantsman out for saying something stupid. Because you said, what would a pairing of drinks be? And then I totally screwed up I forgot about Jack and Coke. That's a pairing. So I need to drink for making fun of Pantsman.
I mean, there's also a million drink combos that could easily work. So yeah, you are a dummy, but great.
Yeah,
Maybe just finish your beer or
I don't
whiskey.
whiskey.
Um. Okay. Anyway, so Muscle V, yeah, we start with you. You're gonna list a pairing. I think we're gonna do 3 rounds, but we'll see. Maybe we'll do 4. Maybe we'll do 10. Depends how quickly we move through this
Okay, I'm gonna say.
and how well you guys do.
Can I just add one more thing? I know I gave you a hard time about the whole like one ingredient versus both a pair. I think if you want to, you are welcome to tell us we got an ingredient right, but not the pair, since it's
I'm
only going to be for one thing. But you
I
can't give any points for not getting the pair.
I am not going to do that. I'm going with the first thing you said when you berated me. I've learned my lesson. I
Fair.
will only inform you if you got the pair correct, and I
So
will never try to I'll never try to
Give points for bullshit.
affront you again.
uh,
I will never try to give points for bullshit ever again.
I'm gonna go with chips and guac.
Okay. Well, that is a glaring omission from the list.
Whoa!
What?
Yeah, it's an omission.
Was that on purpose, or is it you?
Well, so I compile the list, and once I've compiled the 25 list, I don't go edit it. I did run this by Lil Fuse, and that was immediately what she said, and I told her the list is final. So here we
I
are.
love that you ran it by her just purely so you could ignore her input.
That's so,
What a marriage.
Sometimes it's fun to see her outrage when I go through the list.
Well, it is outrageous.
Yeah, she was really
Boo.
mad about that one. Yep, Boo, we move to you.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with, I'm assuming an obvious one, go with peanut butter and jelly.
Of course, peanut butter and jelly is on there. That is number 6.
Yeah.
Well done, Boo. 40 points go to you. Oh, sorry. No, I'll just do 20. That's better. I had the 40-point system when you could guess individual ingredients.
So just real quick. So because peanut butter and jelly, does that mean that bread is off the table now?
What?
I am going to not. It is not, because you first of all you could consume PB and J without bread.
And I do often.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
way to do it. But
Yeah,
no,
I
I
bread
like
do
to
it.
is
take I like to take a few mixed nuts, add some peanut butter, add some jelly, mix it together. Delicious
I was
snack.
just saying, for the record, Muscle V, I never said a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I just said peanut butter and jelly.
That's
And if we were
Yeah,
counting bread,
true.
that would be 3 things, not a pair.
Yeah,
also I will let you guys know if you guessed an invalid guess.
yeah.
And I will let you re-guess if you've picked one that's already been said.
Okay.
All right, it's my turn, and
That's
I'm
right,
going to
Panther.
start each of my turns with a toast.
Oh, great.
Alcohol may be man's worst enemy, but as the Bible says, love your enemy. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
That was number 9 for the record. Number 9. Number 9.
I had 9 last.
No, you
This is
didn't. You
number
had 8
10.
last.
Okay.
You said 8, I said 9.
Hey, if you have a discrepancy, you can handle that off camera, inside Cod Daddies or whatever.
All right, we'll go with 10. We'll go with 10.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Pants Man.
I just changed the name of the show to
Oh my God.
Inside Daddies. Inside Daddies. Coming to you soon.
I mean, it's better. It sounds like it's a science show. But
one I don't want to watch.
yeah, I would pass on it, but it is better.
I'm trying to think about things you like.
Okay.
I'm going to say coffee and milk.
It is not on the list.
Damn, I'm the only one with points so far.
That is correct. Boo has a commanding lead with 20 right now. Well done, Boo. As we head into round 2. So, Muscle V, we go back to you. You currently are tied for last place with 0 points. You're not doing well. You also look foolish. Unrelated to the game.
Okay. I'm gonna go with strawberry and banana.
Mm-hmm.
It is not on the list.
What is on your list?
We will get into that in spades. We're definitely going to do a review of the top 25 at the end, and I think you guys will agree with me for the most part. Coffee or chips and guac, absolutely an omission, but the rest, I think you guys will agree with me so far.
Okay.
But Boo, we go to you next.
So I'm going to go with the classic one, but I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be on your list, but I'm going to gamble anyway because I'm a
Okay,
gambler. Um,
sure.
I'm going to go with steak and potatoes
Yeah, of course, steak and potatoes is on the list. Why wouldn't it be?
because you're a weirdo. But I'm
What?
glad I got it right.
You
Wait, what?
got the yeah.
Yeah, what number? That's what I'm
I,
curious
I
for.
was about to tell you. What you breathe? I have to make sure I got that lined up right. Okay, you got the number 18 pick, steak and
Okay.
potatoes. So you get 8 points for that, and you are in a commanding lead. Well done. Pants Man, we go to you. You currently are 0. Again, you look foolish. But you're one pick could turn things right around. So what do you got for us?
Well, I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
And I'm going to say one that I'm not actually fond of, but I think it'll be on your list.
Okay.
Blue cheese and buffalo.
It is not on my list.
Jesus.
I don't think that's a natural pairing. Like they go well
No,
together,
it's not.
certainly, but
Yeah, it's not.
I don't think people think of that as a pairing.
It is constantly a pairing. What are you talking about? What?
I mean, I would say worst case, I would say blue cheese and wings. I wouldn't say and buffalo.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not
buffalo
on the
wing.
list. Don't worry, it's
Yeah,
not on the
buffalo
list
wings.
either way. But I certainly wouldn't call it that. But I don't think so. I mean, a lot of people are like ranch hounds. First of all, a lot of people
I
hate blue
agree.
cheese.
Oh, I
Yeah, I
hate blue
agree.
cheese. It is the commonest of things to put with wings.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you didn't get it.
Fine.
I don't agree, by the way. So again, we'll get into that later, but I don't agree with you at all. All right. Kicking off round 3. I'm going to recap real quick. Boo has a commanding lead with 28 points. Muscle V, you have 0. Pants Man, you have 0. You guys are doing horribly. We're going to make sure to extend this out to at least a 4th round, it looks like. So, with that in mind, Muscle V, make a good pick, please.
If this is not on your list, then you are an idiot.
Okay.
Spaghetti and fucking meatballs.
Oh, I got bad news.
Are you
I
What?
thought
are you
I thought of
fucking
that with like
kidding me?
I thought of that with like 5 minutes before the show. I was like, oh, I've made a miss.
I will admit that mine have not been great answers. V's been crushing it and getting slaughtered. It makes no sense.
I don't agree until spaghetti and meatballs should be high. I will say this. I didn't eat spaghetti and meatballs as a kid. I fucking hated them.
It doesn't
That was an
matter.
incorrect stance. It just wasn't in my head. I agree that it belongs on the list. All right. That was a my bad. All right. Sorry.
V's genuinely getting robbed. But
You
okay.
Yeah.
still get 0 points, but sorry
Yeah, I
for this one.
understand that. Your list is very wrong.
For only this one. I'm sorry.
What about chips and guac?
We will cover that later.
Okay.
Okay. Boo, you have a chance to really just,
So,
nail the
so
coffin.
yeah, I just want to ask one clarifying question. So,
I
because there's
probably won't,
potatoes,
but because you're doing
there's
so
no
well.
there's no other like potato item on the on the list, right?
Um,
Because you
there
use
is
potato.
there is yeah, I know, breathe. There is no other potatoes on the list. And I
All right,
did consider some.
I'll go with because you just made that comment.
Mhm.
Maybe this will be a steal. I'm gonna go with chips and salsa.
No, but that's another glaring omission. That's why I didn't feel bad for chips and guac, because
Okay.
chips and salsa is the correct answer.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
will say I thought about using that one, but I thought the way you said you didn't have chips and guac did not sound like you had chips and salsa.
You are correct. Again, that's why I don't feel bad for Muscle V. You said the wrong thing,
I
but I
I said
did.
based on what you like, and you definitely like guacamole.
I want to remind you, I went with the most popular version of each ingredients that I could think of.
You're wrong, but okay.
Chips
I
and
feel
salsa
like
is more popular than chips and guac.
yeah, I agree. I also feel like I should have gone with my other option, which I'll go with next round.
Although I do wonder if chips and salsa is more popular primarily because it's cheaper.
Yes,
I mean,
100%.
It's
sure.
also
I mean,
free.
salsa comes free, sure, but it is more popular. You can't say it isn't. That would be foolish.
Well,
Again,
all I
I
can say,
love chips and guac.
all I can say is may you never go to hell, but always be on your way. Huzzah.
That's 12,
Huzzah!
right? 12.
Again, you're gonna handle the
Yes.
admin. You're handling the admin off camera, or we're drinking every time you do that.
All right. I'm gonna make an attempt here.
Okay, that's the game.
It
So good.
doesn't feel like it's gonna be high on the list,
Okay.
but I'm frankly blanking. So I'm going to say gin and tonic.
Oh, that's a good one.
I hate you.
It's not on the list. I don't. I mean, I don't feel bad for missing it.
I'm still winning.
It's
Yeah.
fine. Gin and tonic's a great combo, but yeah, I probably should have had it. But I don't feel it's not like spaghetti and meatballs. I don't feel bad about missing that one.
We're doing a fourth round, right?
Definitely, because right now you're the only one with point. We're probably doing 5 at this rate.
Good. I think I'm going to get points for our next one too. So I'm pretty excited.
Great. I love the confidence, love the moxie. You guys, you're doing pretty good, Boo. You other two idiots are doing horribly.
It's not us. It's definitely you. But my pick, if this one is not top 5, I don't know what is going on with your list. I'm gonna say biscuits and gravy, and get the fuck
Uh,
Ooh.
out if that is
Well, that's
not on your
definitely on the list.
list.
They are on the. It is on the list. It is not top 5, so I don't know how you feel about that, but it is on the list. That comes in at 11. So you get 15 points for that, and you've leaped into second place.
Yeah, awesome.
We'll get into it, but I think it's fair on the list. Okay, Boo, we go to you, our leader, our dominating leader at 28.
Yeah. Again, this is another one that's a pretty obvious one, but I'm not 100% convinced you have it on your list. I'm going to go with milk and cookies.
Okay, I don't. Um,
Oh my god.
Again, I think that's okay. We'll see. We'll see how you guys feel.
I didn't think Muscle V was going to react that way.
Yeah, really, you took that hard. You took
Anything that we say now, I'm gonna react that way because your list is complete garbage.
You haven't heard the list. You only know 4 of the items. Wait, no, you only know 3
Yeah,
of the items.
I definitely think we need a fifth round.
Yeah, okay, we'll definitely go to 5th.
Yeah.
Pants Man?
Well, here's to it, and from it, and to it again. And if you don't do it, when you get to it, you may never get to it to do it again. Huzzah.
That's the Spice Girls, right?
I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. I'm just reading these. All right, I'm gonna say one. I feel like they're
I legitimately thought you guys would be doing better. This is interesting.
I honestly, I'm like literally looking in my fridge, like, what is in here? What we got we can pair off? I'm gonna say cheese and crackers.
It's a good one.
I hate you.
No, I don't think I don't feel bad about that. But yeah, it's a good answer. It's a 0. You get no points, and you're getting crushed right now.
I know.
As we head into round 5, just to recap, Boo has a commanding lead with 28. Muscle V has leapt onto the board with 15, and Pants Man is doing horrible with exactly 0 points. Muscle V, we go back to you.
I'm gonna say burgers and fries.
Of course, burgers and fries is on the list.
Whoa, flag on the play.
I said
Why?
potato. I said potato, and I said, is there anything with potatoes? And you said no.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
I did say that.
Yeah,
that is.
I would have said burgers and fries that time, but I purposely didn't because you said there was no potatoes.
It pays to not pay attention.
Technically, you can make a fry out of anything. I had a fry out of a beet yesterday. So
No, you
suck it.
didn't.
I did actually. That's a true story, and they were horrible.
Well, of course.
If you think a beet fry is what goes great with a burger, you're gonna have to eat a dick. I'm sorry, but you have to eat a dick.
I will acknowledge that a fry typically is a potato, although sweet potato fries are excellent.
They are.
So yeah, anyway, you guys are idiots. 19 points goes to V. Good work.
So I'm in the lead now, right?
You are in the commanding lead now. That's right.
Sweet.
You have 36, if my math hasn't failed me. Okay, Boo, this is your first time.
You didn't say what place that was in.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus.
That comes in 7. That comes right behind PB&J. So the original pick.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with one that if it's not on your list, you're insane. Bacon and eggs.
Yeah, of course, bacon and eggs. It shows up in number 2. So welcome back to the
Boom.
top spot. Good work, Boo.
Boom.
I'm
still a little pissed about this burger and fry thing.
I'm pissed about eggs and bacon because that was my next bit, and I was like, how did it take me this long to think of it?
Yeah, I was disappointed in myself too.
Yeah, that's on you guys, right?
Yeah.
Now I will say I originally wrote steak and eggs and then did have to get rid of it for the correct pick.
Well, I used to know a clever toast, but now I cannot think of it. So fill your glass to anything, and damn your souls, I'll drink it. Huzzah.
Oh, I like that one. Huzzah. You're getting better at these with age, buddy.
All right, and unlikely that I'm getting better at these with age when I say maple syrup and pancakes.
Oh, good one.
But not
long
good
silence.
enough, it would
Long
seem.
silence.
I'm gonna be mad if the other one I was considering saying is on the list.
You got another 0.
Yeah, I know. It is not a mystery.
I do have the one I think you were trying to say.
Okay. Well, Muscle V, I got good news. We're heading into round 6. We're definitely doing this round 2, and then I think we're probably going to cut it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I just want to get on the board. That'd be nice.
So you want to do 10 rounds? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
No, this is the last round.
He said with authority.
Yeah, it sounds like Boo's ready to go to bed.
Okay. Well, Muscle V, you need a big. So you need to get, I think, the number 1 spot. No,
I got it.
You need to get top 7.
I got one.
Okay.
Number 1, chicken and waffles.
Oh, that's a
No.
good one. I mean, it's not on the list, but that's a good one.
What?
No. Yeah, it's not on the list. 0 for you.
So it doesn't really matter what I say, right? I've already won. But I'm gonna go
There
with.
might be a coup. Technically, our czar can overthrow you, but yeah, it looks like you're probably gonna walk away with this one clean.
I'm gonna go. I don't think this is on your list, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. Bagel and cream cheese.
Of course, bagel and cream cheese is on the list. It's number 10.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm really good at this game.
You really are.
And that's definitely gonna cinch it. So yeah, let's definitely make this the last round.
Okay, well, this is my Hail Mary.
Just get on the board.
Get on the board. But before I attempt that, I will say that life is a fucking waste of time, and time is a waste of fucking life. So let's get wasted all the time and have the time of our life. Huzzah.
Huzzah. That was a great one. And apt.
Okay. I've got like a list now running of like potential things that it could be, and I'm really uncertain. I've got a few that seem plausible.
Just go safe.
But I'm going to go with my favorite, the macaroni and cheese.
Oh.
God damn it.
Is this list from like the 70s? Like, where the hell did you pull it?
My brain.
Okay.
I didn't pull
Can
a
I?
list.
I officially did not put a single point on the board, but
That's
before
correct.
you reveal the list, I want to make one more attempt. This is one that's been on my list from the beginning, and I kept putting it off for things I thought were better, which was obviously not the case, I think. But I just want to find out,
Okay.
is hot dogs and ketchup on the list?
I was gonna say that.
No, it is not.
Okay. So it doesn't matter. I'm bad at this. What the fuck is on this list?
So
Wait,
do you?
can we please wait before you give the list? Will you please
Uh-huh.
say the words? Boo Radley is the champion of the world.
Boo Radley
Boo
is
Radley is the
absolutely.
champion. I
I
thought we were
mean,
going to do it as unison.
no, we're not
Yeah, I
gonna
thought
do
so
that.
too.
That's
Oh.
definitely not a thing we're gonna do. But you
1,
are
2, 3. Boo Radley is the, what was it?
The champion of the world.
Champion of the world.
this is tough because you are now our acting czar, but you're not here enough to make czar to enact your czardom. So I do need you to appoint a associate czar in the meantime, in case you don't show up and need to do your duties.
I will make Stocks the backup czar. He will be.
Okay, it
He
needs
will be on. If I
needs to
get
be
there.
somebody. For real? Is that real?
Yeah, that's real.
Okay, I
I'll
accept.
toast to that.
Yeah, I'll toast to that.
Here's to staying positive and testing negative. Huzzah.
Huzzah! Great Pando advice. Okay, so do you guys want to do the remainder of the list the way we did it with hot soup, or do you just want me to tell you guys the list?
Well,
I
first,
think
I'd
you
like to
should
give a
tell us.
toast.
Oh my god.
Here's to the storks that bring good babies, and to the crows that bring bad babies. And of course, let's not forget the swallows that bring no babies at all. Huzzah.
Boo, why aren't you getting mad at the length of his toastingness?
Because they're famous quotes. I can't get mad at a famous quote.
These aren't famous.
What? What? You can't get mad at a famous toast? What?
You know what, though? You know what, though?
Famous quotes.
To that, I'd like to make a toast.
Oh my
A
god.
famous quote.
May all of your ups and downs be under the covers. Huzzah.
Boo, where are you?
Yeah, I have you at 67 now.
Nah, he's at like 17.
It feels right. 27 feels correct.
I'm exactly
Okay.
at 18, yeah.
Oh my
18.
God.
Yeah.
Okay. Shut up, both of you. How do you want to do this? Do you guys want to do the hot soup method, or do you want me to just tell you?
Just tell us.
Yeah, just tell us your shitty
yeah,
answers.
I just want to hear what these are, because we're clearly not going to
Yeah.
guess them, except for Boo.
Yeah.
Boo will guess most of them, but
You guys are so defeated because you guys did so poorly. I will say, Muscle V, I will give you. You did the best as a loser.
Did I go 4 for 6 or 5 for 6?
Yeah, you did really well, which is probably a bad sign from my list. You only missed 2.
It's not surprising because you and I have weirdly similar tastes when it comes to food. So
Yeah, I'm very disappointed that that's the case. Okay, so in the 25 spot, and hearing some of your answers now, you might get a little upset. Let me know whenever you feel really upset or you feel like, oh, that's a really good one.
I'm already
you can't
upset.
see where my hands are, but they're as high as they can go already.
25, shrimp and grits.
Ew.
Oh, that's a good one. No, that's a good one. We should.
It's a fine answer, I get it, but it's gross.
The other
Yeah,
stuff
we-
we were
we-
saying is, I think, way higher than shrimp and
Nah,
You think chips and guac and or chips and salsa is more common or more good than shrimps and grits? Fucking asshole.
That's right. You tell him, buddy.
I was talking to you, Jeeves.
Oh.
You're
yeah,
going to eat a dick.
Tony, do you guys want to hear the scores too that I've associated with them or not?
Oh my gosh, yes.
So I said it as a combo, shrimp and grits is a 3. For my enjoyability, it's a 1. So it got a total of 4.
Oh boy, this is going to be some list. Let's hear number 24.
24 is apple and cinnamon.
Oh, that's a good
Okay,
one.
that's pretty good.
I went a 4 for the combo and 5 for my enjoyability for a score of 9. 23 is pork and beans.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
Makes
disgusting.
sense. Also gross.
I gave it a 4 and 5 again, so that was a 9 for my total score. Lettuce and tomato at 22.
It works.
Yeah, that's boring though. Pretty boring.
Sure. And I gave it a flat 5-5. So 5 on the combo, 5 on the enjoyability for a total of 10. 21, lemon and lime.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thank you. It tied the same previous score, 5 and 5, for a score of 10. Number 20, soup and salad.
Oh yeah, we're dumb for not guessing that.
Thank you.
No. I feel like maybe at the Olive Garden, but nobody gets both together.
I mean, Panera's
you pick
famous.
one.
Panera's absolutely famous for the pick 2
Yeah.
soup and salad.
Yeah,
You get a
I agree.
sandwich in a salad or a sandwich in a
No,
soup. You don't get a
you can do.
soup in a
Yes, you
salad.
can. Yes,
You
we do.
can, but nobody would because they're not crazy.
All the time.
People do
I
this.
I agree
Thank
with
you,
Jeeves on this one. I agree with Jeeves, 100%.
I'm just gonna say spaghetti and meatballs. Fuck you.
Fair.
Was that your toast?
Yeah.
No, I didn't say huzzah.
Now, as a combo, I gave soup and salad a 3, but as an enjoyability, I gave it a 7 for a total score of 10. And I will say I weighted the enjoyment scale. If I enjoy it, I gave it a higher score, even if it tied to a different one. Okay, number 19, chocolate and strawberries.
That was actually what I was considering. So I'm disappointing myself that I did not say it.
Now, I do think strawberry and banana is good. I think chocolate and strawberry is kind of iconic, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, Muscle V, you don't seem as outraged as someone who guessed strawberry and banana.
Oh, my mic is on mute and I'm screaming profanities this whole entire time.
Well, it's a show, so don't put your mic on mute. Just scream the profanities. 6 for the combo, 6 for the enjoyability. It's a total of 12. Okay, number 18, steak and potatoes, Boo got. So good work. Now, I gave that as a combo, only a 3, because I think it's a nonsense combo, but a 9 for the things I enjoy. So I got a 12 as well, which is why it's so low. No issue there. Good. Okay. Number 17, and this is where Pants Man, you got in trouble a couple of times. And I can't believe you didn't say it after our previous talk. Number 17 is wine and cheese.
Yeah.
As a combo, I gave it a 7. As a thing I enjoy, I actually only gave it a 6, so it got a 13.
Well, I do want to say that as horrible as this entire experience has been, when the liquor's inside, the pain is elsewhere. Huzzah.
Huzzah. Okay, 16. I think you guys are either going to love or hate. It is surf and turf.
I'm going to drive to your house tonight and murder you.
I will say that is a good
way
one.
too general. Way too general.
What do you mean it's too general? It's a famous
You didn't even
combo.
name what they are.
That's what it is.
Also,
Surf is...
wait, what is the turf?
Steak.
My friend,
So
what is the turf?
Oh,
so I thought of the
yeah.
I thought of the combo, and I made sure to Google it. Turf can just refer to red meat, so suck it.
This is as bullshit as your fries can be beat.
Yeah.
That was.
You Google it and show me the definition that says it has to be steak.
I will say this list only works as a comedy piece.
As the definitive pairing list, you mean? Correct. I gave that a combo score of 6 and an enjoyability score of 8 for a total of 14.
I have a new toast, and it's to Jeeves. You're a fucking joke. Huzzah.
We're crushing it.
Huzzah.
All right. Number 15, oatmeal and raisin.
Boring one, but good.
Some of these are going to be boring.
You skip chips and guac or chips and salsa or whatever the fuck else you skip for that.
Oatmeal and raisin are super
that's a
popular.
pretty common one. Yeah, that's pretty popular.
It's the only way to really eat raisins or oatmeal. And I gave that an 8 combo score, but only a 7 on the enjoyability scale. So 15 for oatmeal raisin.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thank you, Bo.
That's fair. Yeah.
Me and Boo are very lockstep, and I appreciate that. Okay, 14, I can't believe wasn't said for a number of reasons. It was already talked about multiple times on the show. 14 is Jack and Coke.
Yeah, I felt dumb. I almost said that multiple times and did not for whatever reason.
I had to really bite my tongue for the drink comment.
Yeah.
And I gave that a 7 as a combo and an 8 as an enjoyability for 15 as well. Okay, 13, hummus and pita.
That was one that was on the tip of my tongue too.
Neither ingredient belongs apart. They're only meant to be eaten together, as far as I can tell.
So I figured since chips and salsa wasn't on there, that probably wouldn't make it on there either.
Well, some hummus on your face. It definitely is on there. And 13 as a combo is 6 as an enjoyability and 9. I fucking love hummus and pita.
Pretty good.
Okay, 12. And I think we got into some. No, actually, you guys didn't name this ingredient, either one of these ingredients, which is surprising, I think. 12 is pizza and beer.
That one only really works because moving is a thing.
That is correct. But it's a very common thing. It's a way that people
You're not
literally
wrong.
entice people with.
You're not wrong. You're
But
just an asshole. Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Now, I do agree it's a garbage combo, so I actually only gave it a 5 as a combo, but I gave it 10 as an enjoyability because both are amazing. So that's a total of 15 as well. 11, you guys, Muscle V got it's biscuits and gravy. 10, Boo got it was bagels and cream cheese.
And now, sorry, we're in the top 10. I want to stop for a toast.
Let me get those scores
yes.
first. So bagel and cream or biscuits and gravy, 7 for the combo, 9 for my enjoyability. Bagels and cream cheese, 7 for the combo, 10 for my enjoyability. Fucking love a bagel and cream cheese.
Well, I love champagne for my real friends and real pain for my sham friends. Huzzah.
Huzzah. And that is a famous quote. Okay. 9. I can't believe you guys didn't say this, either one of these ingredients, and you definitely flubbed up. It's butter and toast.
Oof, that one does hurt.
Butter and toast.
Dumb.
Boo, you did pretty well. You don't really have to feel that bad. Muscle V should feel like an idiot, but you
No.
I feel great with my options.
I throw the gauntlet down. Muscle V should not feel like an idiot. He should feel cheated. I feel like an idiot.
Okay, fair enough. And I gave that a 10 as a combo score, but only an 8 on this thing I enjoy. So it got an 18. 8, you should all feel foolish for this one. This is the obvious one. Pantsman, you got close. Ketchup and mustard, of course, is the combo. I mean, of course it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love a hot dog, but get out of here. It's got to be ketchup and mustard. No question.
Yeah, but you're only going to eat that on a hot dog.
And that's not true. You could definitely put it on a burger, but I do agree it happens on a hot dog.
You're eating shit burgers, man.
Are you not splitting burgers, Jeeves? You're definitely doing wrong if you're not splitting them.
Yeah, apparently when me and Pantsman split our burger, I can't get my ketchup and my mustard. Which as a combo, obviously it's a 10. As an enjoyability, still only an 8, so we're still in the 18s. Now, number 7, burgers and fries were listed. 8 on the combo score. I think it's overrated, but 10 on the enjoyability scale. So that tops out our 18s. Muscle V, you of course got that one. 6 was PB&J as Boo got, which I gave it, of course, it's a 10 on the combo scale, and I gave it a 9 for enjoyability for a 19. Now, here we go. This one was very close to being hit on in the very first round by Pantsman. You said coffee and milk, which is pretty good. But the real answer, of course, is coffee and donuts. It's a super famous combo.
Oh,
that's really funny. I thought about saying that. I really thought about it. Damn.
I thought you were going to say coffee and cream, and I was really going to hurt you because those are effectively the same thing. But no, donuts, I'm fine with donuts. I lost to donuts. I would lose to donuts any day.
Sure.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. That's a 9 for the combo, 10 for the enjoyability scale for coffee and donuts. Okay, this one could cause some trouble. Number 4, this got hit on again by Pantsman in the first round. You were close in 2 separate categories. when you said coffee and milk, because this one is cereal and milk. And Boo, you also said milk and cookies, and that's when I think Muscle V almost quit the show.
Yeah.
So Muscle V, do you feel like this is at least the more popular answer, or do you feel like highway robbery was committed against Boo even further?
I feel highway robberies committed against all of us.
Yeah, but specifically for this one, do you agree cereal and milk is more popular than milk and cookies?
I do agree with that.
Okay.
I thought about when you the way you hesitated on cookies, I wondered if you had specified Oreos and milk.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I had not. That was Little Fuse got very mad at me for that, but I think we can all agree cereal milk is super famous. Three, and I gave that a 10 and 10 for both categories for a total of 20. Three, cookies and cream.
That's very close to what Boo said.
That is true, but it is slightly different.
Oh my god, this is my coffee and milk thing. Like that is some bullshit. That should have. I mean, it didn't matter. I think because he won anyway. But that should have been a judge's. Okay, we'll accept it.
Boo, what do you think? As the person who's agreed with me the most, do you feel like you got robbed for even more points?
So it's really weird. I don't agree with you guys. I agree with Ryan. I mean, just so well.
Round nose.
Oh, wow.
Drink.
Cream and milk are not the same thing. I don't blame Jeeves for not calling it right.
If you drink cream straight up, you're a psychopath. If you drink milk straight up, you're just trying to fix your bones.
Yeah, no, I'm on Jeeves' side for this one.
I guess
I
will switch sides a little bit to say that other than like a flavor of like an ice cream or whatever, I mean, is cookies and cream a thing? Like, do people actually eat cookies and cream, or is it just like a combo in like a flavor of ice cream?
This was Little Fuse's problem as well. She got mad about this when I said the Oreos didn't count. You definitely wouldn't just pour a glass of cream and eat cookies. That would be crazy. But it is like a super popular flavor combo.
Yeah. So I mean, I can appreciate that milk and cookies is not the same thing as milk and or cream and cookies. But I think in the category of coffee, I think you would agree with me that milk and cream are just
those are pretty interchangeable. Yeah,
those are interchangeable in that context. It didn't matter. It wasn't
so.
on the list, but I'm just saying.
Okay. And those both got 10 and 10 as well. Bacon and eggs took number 2 as Boo got early on, first round, actually. And then you guys...
Not the first round. The first round was peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. In the fifth round, you got it. Good work. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, big offer on the number 1. You guys should all feel like idiots. It's salt and pepper. Of course it's salt and pepper.
God, that is so corny. I didn't think you were going to be that corny.
Not corny. It's just the right answer.
What?
You do salt and pepper sits on every table that you've almost ever been on. You put them together in almost anything. You're using salt. You're probably using pepper. There's shakers for these combos. Like, of course this is the right answer.
I mean, here's the thing. I totally get what you're saying. None of us feel bad for not guessing it.
No.
I think y'all should. There was a band named after it. It's so famous.
There was not.
As you called them. As you called them, a rap band.
Okay. That was not their name.
It was Salt and Pepper.
Which is not the same as salt and pepper.
It was inspired by the tabletop ingredients. And for that one, I gave it a combo score of 11 out of 10. It was the only one that went above the 10 in either category. And it got a 10 on the enjoyability because it's a staple of everything.
Now, are you just eating salt and pepper by itself, or are you putting it on stuff? Because you're, like, the way you're grading it, you're just eating it by yourself.
I never said that. I don't.
Yeah,
at no point did I make that specification.
You know how famously Jeeves loves eating just lettuce and tomato.
Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't you raise that up earlier?
a side of ketchup and mustard.
Why wasn't the flag for lemon and lime thrown early?
You don't just have like a squeeze of lemon and a squeeze of lime that you just douse into your mouth.
Straight to mouth.
I mean, I do. I thought you guys all did too.
All right, look, I think it's important that we all stop for a moment and just think and remember that there are specifically 5 reasons for drinking. The arrival, okay.
Jesus.
The arrival of a friend, one's present or future thirst, the excellence of cognac, and any other reason.
Oh, yeah.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Okay, so now that you guys have heard the list in its totality, I acknowledge spaghetti and meatballs were a miss. I acknowledge chips and salsa were a miss. I don't know about you guys. I don't feel bad about the rest of them. Maybe pancakes and syrup, although I probably would have also gone waffles and syrup, so those kind of pull from each other.
I will say
chicken
that
and
was
waffles.
one that I was struggling with.
Yeah, and chicken and waffles, same boat, right? Like they're just they do pull each other a lot.
Another one that I thought of that didn't say was turkey and stuffing.
Oh, that is a good one.
What about ham and cheese?
Ooh,
Well,
well,
I think cheese and wine, I think, is just uber famous. I mean,
I
as
will
Pantsman
say,
called
I
out, you got
tried-
a party around that.
I tried many times to use cheese, and there are many things to pair cheese with things that I like better than wine with cheese, which was my undoing. But I realized after you said it, like, oh right, the thing that this entire concept is based around is the famous pairing of cheese and wine.
Yeah, right.
I
I absolutely wouldn't have gone PB&J if I was doing my favorites. I would have done peanut butter and chocolate for sure.
I think that what this has proved, we already know objectively through science that Boo is batshit crazy, and his proximity to Jeeves's list tells us that the list is batshit crazy. Now, me, on the other hand, having absolutely no crossover with this list whatsoever, proves my utter and complete sanity.
Sanity.
Yeah.
Go ahead and drink for that pretension, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, again, I don't feel bad about your misses. I think those were justified. I think if anyone got robbed, it was Muscle V.
No question. I will never challenge the idea that Muscle V got robbed and I did not. I don't think any of my picks were so perfect that they had to be on the list. I'm sorry, spaghetti and meatballs, chips and guac, and
No, chips and guac shouldn't have been on the list. Chips and salsa should have.
Yeah, I agree.
So he only got robbed once by my count.
Chicken and waffles?
Yeah, again,
that doesn't. No, that's a stupid combination to begin with. I don't like that one.
It definitely would get a low score for I love chicken and waffles. It's just two things I like. They make no sense. They make absolutely no sense together.
It doesn't
by the way,
In terms of popularity, though, it is pretty popular.
Sure.
So is fascism.
I recently went to a restaurant that had chicken and donuts. Way better.
Ooh, that's interesting. I did have to admit I had a blueberry and waffles for a while, but blueberry pancakes and blueberry muffins causes a problem, just for the same idea.
Yeah.
And so chicken and waffles gets hurt just from that alone.
Also, where was tomato soup and grilled cheese?
So that's what
that's
Low Fuse and you apparently have the same flavor profile, and me and Boo apparently are for perfect pairs.
And
so
I'm a man who stands alone.
Pantsman, you got to find your own pair. I guess that's the action item for tonight for you. All right, Boo. Before we get on out of here, do you have any twitchy cues for us?
The only twitchy cue is this is from SF882214.
SF882214.
Yeah, and in parentheses, the SF stands for Salesforce, so that's interesting.
What do you mean it stands for Salesforce?
That's what they have in parentheses under the SF.
What do you mean under?
Numbers.
What are you saying?
They have it under. They have a 2-line name. I don't know what to tell you.
That's not how Twitch works, is it? I honestly don't know if that's how Twitch works.
It is. It is. And the question is, if you could eat PB&J on any deserted island, what country would that deserted island be in?
Did he say who or he or she?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Did Salesforce say who that question was directed to?
It was directed to one person who wants to answer. That's all they put.
That doesn't. What? We're all answering it then. Thank you, SF882214. Can you repeat the question, Boo? And you know what? Because of your madness, you're going to answer it first.
Yep. So that's totally fine. So the question is, you're eating a PB&J sandwich on any deserted island. Which country is that deserted island located in? And I'm going to go with the only logical answer, Antarctica.
Okay. Salesforce, we're doing a food show, and you decided to ask a location-based question. Interesting move. Obviously, you're not show planner, but interesting move. Terrible pick. Boo. Pants Man, how about you?
I mean, I'm from America, so I'm gonna say America.
Okay. Muscle V.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any deserted islands in France, but I'll definitely go to France and eat some PB&J and some deserted island over there.
So that's interesting. Does it count as like if the France owns it? Does that count for your answer, or does it have to be like off the coast of France?
So I don't know, but we can ask SF number
That's true. Yeah,
and
we
see
can
what they
interact.
say.
Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea. Why don't you do that real quick?
I'm
Yep,
just
I got you.
imagining that Muscle V is like full beard, ripped, torn, dirty shirt. You know, he's got PB&J in one hand, and he's just on this sandy, deserted island. But within the city of Paris, like he can see the Eiffel Tower, and people are like walking by in cafes, but he's just like stranded. Like nobody can help him. He's just there.
Yeah. Does it count if you're on a mental island? But
I don't know. We'd have to ask.
yeah, did you?
Yeah, I did. I did. They did not respond.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna say that your answer makes no sense then, Muscle V. You have to pick a new one.
I don't know, some deserted island somewhere. I don't fucking know.
No, you have to pick the country,
I picked
which
France.
is a
I picked
super normal.
France.
No, he didn't have to answer because already multiple people answered. Only one person had to. So
Yeah, I'm good.
he really didn't.
All right, I will go ahead and say Greenland has to have plenty of deserted island, and I've always wanted to check it out.
You guys are picking some cold places for a desert island.
Well, I'm going in summer. Greenland
That-
summer.
Okay.
It's also, I mean, it doesn't matter that it's deserted. Like it can still be a delightful time.
Well, enjoy your summer trip to 60-degree island. Like,
Wait, now
what the
that
fuck are you doing?
Now that I've reviewed this question, wait, is it what dish you would have or what food you would have? What was the question?
No, you're
It
eating
was
PB&J.
PB&J. Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
I
what
missed that
country would you
totally.
be on?
Oh, I missed that totally. Yeah. I'll go with Greenland when it's really cold. Let it freeze over. I'm still live, so we can't end the show just yet. So why don't we go ahead and do a quick drink count? Boo, how much drinks have you knocked down today as part of the show?
2, but one of them was very large. So because I'm just drinking straight whiskey, if we're talking shots, I think I had 5 rough shots.
Yeah, very normal metric if we're talking shots.
Ugh.
Pantsman?
You know, I technically had 2 beers on this call, but I had a beer to pregame this call because I had a bit of a day. So technically 3, but actually 3, but technically 2.
Oh my god, I'm in the gulag. So you're hammered. All right, that's cool. That explains all the ASMR
You heard the
weirdness.
toasts.
Yeah. Muscle V, how much have you knocked down?
Yeah, to celebrate our 25th episode, I had 25 shots of honey coke.
Oh my god. That's
Wait.
the absolute worst way to do honeycomb.
I know what he did. He did. He filled 25 shots with a little bit of Coke and a little bit of honey.
Oh, you did 25 pairs of honey Coke shots. That's really some commitment.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yep.
I love that. I think I'm only on beer 3, but I feel like I'm on beer 10 because you guys are absolute maniacs. Is that pretentious?
Maniacs.
Yeah, I'm not. I've lost my mind enough. I can't say the word properly.
We'll have to drink to that.
And perfect timing
I will
because I've
say
just been
though,
assassinated.
we should do a toast because Jeeves just won Kill Battle 2.
What?
Whoa!
Wasn't I at
Wow.
35? I got 15 kills tonight.
You were at. Let me look.
Oh my god, I just got 4. Holy shit.
You were at 35. Yeah.
Damn. Oh yeah, definitely toast to me. I've won greed to end the night.
What's the next one?
I will look it up later. I'll look it up for tomorrow.
All right. Well, here's to those who wish us well, and those who don't can go to hell. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Why don't you just make your last toast? Jeeves, 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 Jeeves. What a guy. Jeeves, Jeeves, Jeeves. Huzzah. That would have been perfect.
So I'll be honest. I was saving this one to be my sign off, but then he insisted I do another toast, and this puts me at 25. So I can't do 26.
No, that'd be insane. Are you saying what I just did was the 25th?
Yeah. My toast. I could have tailored my toast to you as the person I was toasting, but instead I stuck with the toast I wanted to do.
Oh, okay. Did you do
But
it?
that was the 25th. That was the 25th toast.
Oh, okay, got it. Sorry, I thought you were saying you had one more to go.
No. I was saying I had saved that one so that when you said at the end, when you do our sign offs and you point to each of us and say, what do you got for me or whatever, I was going to give a toast. It was going to be a whole thing, and you just had to go and win, didn't you?
Fancy
You have fucked me over so many times tonight. Fuck you, and congratulations, great job.
Thank you, buddy. Is that your sign off? Because we are getting out of here.
Yes.
Okay. Boo, are you still with us? What do you got for us?
75 guys walk into a restaurant. Only 3 come out. Think about who you would want to come out of the restaurant. Thank you all. Have a great night.
What?
Okay.
Muscle V?
The only way to guess the 25 pairings is if you live on a deserted island in the 60s.
That's absolutely false, but okay, thank you. And I want to thank all of the rest of you for sticking with us tonight. Hope you had a good time for the drink along. We hope to see you again tomorrow, roughly around 10 o'clock. And again, we apologize for the video. Hopefully we get that back up and running tomorrow. But if not, take an extra drink just in case. And I just want to remind you that keep on searching if you haven't found your perfect pair, because your perfect pair is out there somewhere.
Okay.
Cod Daddy's out.